something just came to my attention. I was rushing to get something done. I go to try to start the car, and the battery dead. It died. I'm like, seriously? How? It happened to me last time also. I had the light, but it's my fault. I had the lights on, the auxiliary lights on all the time, and the car was not running. So I guess normally the car cuts off itself after about 15 minutes of use, but I had it on for a while, playing music and stuff, playing some nice music. I like music to cheer me up when I'm playing and stuff, and it died. And I said, that's weird. I go to have it's worked fine all day, everything yesterday, everything back. This is me trying to load some stuff in here. I got the car loaded so far, and I'm like, okay, now I go to start, and I try the car, it won't start. I'm like, so I'm gonna give it a boost with this thing called Tac Life. Tac Life is one of the nice products here. That is such a nice thing to have if you don't have some jumper cables. Maybe I can get Google Pro to help me with this. It's a nice thing. You pretty much connect it to the terminals, connect it to the unit itself. And then when you finish, it saves trouble. Let me see if I can get the boy to help me with the next one. Okay. But what I was saying in the meantime with that, look over there in the corner next to you, right? What do you see in the bottles? While I'm getting this ready. The bottles are full of windshield washer fluid. I mix it. It's like Crestone mixed with other ones, some bug up and stuff. But it has a citrus smell. It smells nice. And even some of the blue ones smell nice. And then my son came in to look at the stuff. He's like, hey, what is that? Why do they put juice in these bottles? And I'm like, oh, snap. I'm like, juice in the bottles? I had taken out, I had stuff put in there. I just took in the garbage. I put the excess stuff from there into this bottle when I did it a couple months ago to save it for next time, because I didn't have a bottle. I'm like, let me put it in there. I put it in there and I left it there for you later use. And I said, we have to be careful about stuff because things can me look alike. And I said, this thing smells like citrus. It smells, but it looks like orange juice. Could a child mistakenly take this as a juice and drink it in the garage thinking it's juice? It smells like orange juice or Kool-Aid or one of those, those Sunny. Remember Sunny D? It smells like one of those juice, but it's poison. Windshield washer fluid is a poison. It's toxic to your system. Best use gloves when you're handling it too. I'm used to it for a while, but I'm not touching it. But again, just out of the abundance of precaution and leading by example, I will wash my hands after, just the least, right? But this is for windshield washer fluid. See, I mixed that one together with another one. That one in the back with this one, the de-iso one. Because that one is more to the bug off. Oh boy. You remember when they had also those detergent tabs that they had before that people used to use for the laundry machine? I said, I don't see them in the market anymore. I think there's a lawsuit of them because kids were mistakenly eating them as if they were candy. And then I realized, and I'm saying, I've seen them people making fake videos of fake rice, fake food, fake stuff. Somebody even gave us fake, supposedly brown rice or purple rice, black rice, that was actually fake rice. And I said, whoa, I didn't know, and we were eating it for months before until I put it one day to rinse it, and the water kept getting more and more purple. They gave us fake rice that was colored. Oh, that's a shame. They gave us colored rice, colored white rice, literally colored. As I washed up, the white turned white. That was purple. The water is rough. Do me a favor, please. Come a second. Yeah, you came good time. Can you finish using this? I'm going to show you how to do the Tac Life. So be careful when you eat something. Those detergent pods, they can look like candy. Please put them in a closed container if they're still on the market. Hide them somewhere because kids can eat them and get hurt. This thing, you have the Prestone thing. I have to be more cautious and hide them and put them someplace else. I don't want no kid eating this and getting sick. And also around pools. Summertime is there. Kids are there. Please watch the children. Make sure your gates closed. Make sure everything is there. I'm just giving you a talk while I'm doing this. Tac Life, nice simple thing. Charge them in. I had this in there for like 3 years plus already. Checking my battery power, I'm like 93%. Held the power for 3 years so far. Not even, barely at 1% for a year it went down. It was good, but it's for $50, $60 I think it was, back in Amazon. It's good stuff. What I'm gonna do pretty much, you have different functions. Can't see it right now, I'll tell you one day, but you can see videos on YouTube about it. I'm just gonna charge the battery real quick to boost it up. Car's turned off, everything's there. Everybody's good. I'm gonna tell you come on the side. Don't touch the car while I'm doing it, just in case it explodes, because batteries can explode. Step aside a little bit. I'm gonna talk louder. No, go over a little further this side. Come on here. Stay right here. And just watch. You can zoom and use the camera, but not to come too close because battery can explode. Not to go there. So I'm just gonna connect it. I'll come to you. I'm gonna connect it. All right, see the shape? They kind of make it easier for us.
It was too close. Stop. What?
It's okay. You see the shape? It's like the one side. So look at the shape. All right, see the shape? What is it? This one here? All right. So zoom it back. Put it back to one. Just one. One is good. I take it and I put it here in the meantime. Just gonna connect it together. All right? In place. Some of them light up and tell you if it's good or not. I put it together right there. It tells you on the side if it's not. If it tells you like it's like reverse it or correct it, gives you some notation on the side. Follow the instructions, okay? I then will take it. I put the power on, so I put it down somewhere, nice on the side. Right? I'll put the power on. We don't want to film the video of somebody exploding themselves. Oh, that would not be nice. So I put the power on, right? You can zoom in, you can see?
Yeah.
I'm just putting the top part. Okay. In this case, plus is positive. That's red, right? Do not make the cables touch. You know, they might have guarding in it because they have some shielding, but just in case, do not let them touch. In regular jumper cables also. I put the power on with the red, plus, and I put the black one negative when the negative terminals. That's how this one is designed. With regular jumper cables, you do not make them like that. You don't put a battery in series. You don't connect plus, I'm thinking black, you know, black, or negative. You will possibly destroy your ECU, your computer. What you do when you charge them, put on plus, the vehicle give it a charge, if I remember right. Right, plus and minus, right, red and black, or different colors, whatever it is, positive, negative terminals. But the one receiving it, you put it onto the plus terminal too, but you should also connect the negative terminal onto something in the structure that's like a ground. Like this case, like this thing here, this is a ground, a bolt, a ground. There are a lot of things that are simple. I could be wrong in the sense that which one, the vehicle giving or the one receiving. One of them, the negative terminal must be on a ground. In this case, a bolt that's next to the strut tower or something in the engine. That's a nice ground. So this one here, you see here, something that's not fully painted over, that at least that is thin enough that you can actually make contact and discharge it. So there are different parts of the car. A ground is not plastic. A ground is not, say, very loose. Some of the bolts here are not grounds. This is the ground, hard metal. Here, it's not metal. You can listen to the sound of the car. That's steel, right? But if you have some cars, it's plastic. It could be like some cars, like remember the Saturn, some of them are plastic, but this is a ground, right? Metal is a good guess. Metal is ground. So let's put it in a little quicker. I gotta go this quick, right?
They make everything aluminum.
Yeah, some of them aluminum. I like it, at least it's rust, but it's actually not a thing sometimes. So let's go. Put the negative on. Okay, what does the thing tell me? Anything it registers? It says here, what it says? Green, it says correct, right? Correct is good. If it was, it tell me red, reverse. Now I want to start it. So I'll go now to the car. Let me turn it this way so I can get my leverage doesn't fall off. Put this so it doesn't fall off and hit the other thing, right? Because you want to give yourself enough leverage as possible. I think maybe even to put it on the ground there, but I'm going to do it the way we start in the book. Put it there to start. Step back a bit. I'm going to put the car now, turn off all the major unnecessary electronics that's not been used. Step on the brakes. Just in case, put the car in park or neutral. And there are more detailed tutorials, but just do it for now. Hit the start button. All right. Good to go. Simple, one charge. Now, to take it back off, do the reverse. Take off the terminals. I take off black or purple or the positive, one at a time. Take off one. Take off one. Let the car run for a bit to keep its charge. And the battery's pretty good. It start up very quick, so that's good. Take everything back off. And also when you're doing some work in the car, make sure be in a nice level area. And with good lighting and stuff, not exposed to traffic. Do not turn your back to traffic. Always look at your face, your body should be turned towards facing oncoming traffic. When you say you're walking, walk on the opposite end of the road. In sense like if you're follow what the police and the real professional say. But if you're riding a bike or something like that, they say go with the flow of traffic, but sometimes people behind you will hit you. I would say for now to be safe, at least walking in Florida. It's permitted to walk on the opposite end. So if the traffic coming behind you, you walk towards the opposite end on the side, on the side away from traffic. So this way you can see what's coming at you in case you can jump, okay? Same thing goes with the car and other stuff too. If you're doing work in the car, don't have your back turned to traffic, okay? And then you get hit by a car who doesn't see you, okay? If you're taking stuff, come in here, Sam. If you're in the back here, loading your vehicle, getting stuff with your vehicle. You're parking it and the car's parked behind you, you're in the middle of the street offloading stuff. You're here. Behind you could be a car coming down you can't see. If it hits you, you can lose your legs and get decapitated and get killed in the trunk. Okay? So if you're doing work in the car, I usually like to do this, right? I go over here. I stand aside and I'm doing stuff like this. I'm loading and I'm looking up there. You need to look over here, man. I'm doing stuff while looking out there. You zoom back out? Mm-hmm. Okay, I'm looking here. So always keep an eye on traffic behind you and around you, okay? Hold a second. I'm giving it time to recharge in the meantime while I'm putting stuff away. So I'm listening to the sound of the engine, how it sounds, if it's like wobbly. There are more detailed stuff you can get for sure. What I put the plastic?
It sounds like a click.
Yeah, that's like the valves and stuff in the valve family. I love to hear engine. They put together so well. Listen to the sound here. I love to hear the Mazda. Nice
Do you
resonator. Huh?
lose your gas if you rev your car?
If you rev it for, yeah, you can rev it. And also, depending on the car, you could damage it if you keep revving it for no reason. You have to have a reason for doing it. You know what I mean? So like, what you say, why are they revving it for? You know what I mean?
Because it sounds cool.
It sounds cool, but it's like there's a time and place for it, and you have to make sure. But you'll burn more gas because you look at the engine, the RPM, it raises higher and higher and higher.
Yeah,
It's
no,
like
the other guys, the guys at the
here's
big engine.
an example I give you. If your heart was racing, if every time, maybe like say, and I could be wrong, but just hear me out. This is the way I look at it. If your heart is racing, if you're walking right, one thing, right? Your heart goes at a certain beat. If you're running, your heart goes at a certain beat, right? It usually goes faster or slow when you're running. Again, exercise.
Faster.
Heart goes faster. Suppose you're just sitting there, right? Suppose you're walking. All of a sudden, every time your heart just starts to speed up. Long time, stop. Long time, stop. Long time, stop. What do you think would happen? You think your body be liking to have that happen to it? 1 minute you're walking and the heart goes fast. When your heart goes fast, your blood pressure goes up because you're pumping fast, everything goes faster. That's why people exercise, to get the blood flowing faster. When you increase it every time, all the time, when you race the engine, the car races the best faster than the meantime every time. Vroom, 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 vroom. See them spitting? Some exhaust are spitting too, like life, like driving like life. I say it's not too good to do that. You can have an irregular heartbeat, you can have an irregular thing, but you're doing it manually to the car. If the manufacturer wanted the car to rev every now and then, vroom, vroom. I like to hear the sound of the resonator in the exhaust too. If the manufacturer designed the car to be doing that and to have it done like that and to make it like that, I mean, occasionally, boom, boom, it's cool to hear the sound. A nice, like a Bugatti. What's it called? Like Veyron, Bugatti, or a nice or a Corvette. Nice BC, nice throaty, girthy sound, right? For the ICE vehicles, internal combustion engine. But if you have to rev it every time like that, it's not gonna be good for the cars. That's why now they have start technology, all that stuff. The cars need to be stable. They don't like to be going hot.
I like the sound of the supercharger.
Yeah, I like to hear it too. Yeah. So those are probably calibrated to be that way. Maybe it has different kind of oil, like synthetic, different stuff. But a regular car, you shouldn't be revving it every now and then. Rev it so often. Because it's the same thing goes. If you drive a car every time you take off and stop, it's gonna damage the car eventually. The engine don't like to be like that. You don't like somebody revving you, pushing you. Like rev me up, stop. It's like, hey man, the car's like, yo, why you mess with me, bro? So keep it going. Let's see, I'm gonna close the hood now. Stay clear a little bit. Don't press it, stay clear. Watch your feet. I have to step on the ground. Stay clear. Stay clear. But that's a very good question. I say no. Rev it up. You know, this is fun a bit. A little. Every now and then, boom. Sounds good. When it's in, park or stop, or you put on the brakes and stuff. But in general, not to do it everything in moderation. Not to do it so often, every minute. And also, because you can actually do damage to the vehicle, I believe. Especially if it's kind of cold start, So that look into the videos of more detailed mechanical things. I can't see too much. I have to run up and go. In the meantime, no matter what you hear, no matter what you see, keep an eye on Matiby. You're right. www.matiby.com, matiby.com. And also, big thing, before you ever leave and go somewhere, take a look at your tires, please. Front and back. Just take a look at all four, just in case. Until they stop making puncture-proof tires, take a look at your tires before you go every time, because you never want to go there and have a flat tire or slow tire. I've seen many trailers and trucks on the road and like the tires are like they look like they burst, and they will burst. Hit a lump hard enough, you'll split your tire and be on the roadside or somewhere. Worst thing to be like that, stranded at nighttime, and you will not have a good day or a good night. You'll be very bad. So to be safe, and some people get killed just being on the road changing tires. When you're doing it, nice safe place, keep it nice and steady. I can't do everything at once. I'm like jack of all trades. No, I'm not. I'm trying to learn the same. Teaching what I understand. Be safe. God bless you all. Thank you so much, my friend.